Welcome to Illuminate, the groundbreaking real-time decisions and analytics solution that lets product, monetization, and live ops managers and directors observe game dynamics, run targeted monetization experiments, and trigger actions based on user behavior. Whether it's tweaking game mechanics, optimizing player engagement, or driving revenue growth, Illuminate puts the power in the hands of those who know the game best. And it's all in real time, without burdening your dev team. Illuminate offers numerous customization options unique to each game studio. Let's explore 4 key ways to enhance player engagement and monetization with Illuminate. With Illuminate, game managers can run monetization experiments by crafting personalized offers and promotions, by analyzing the in-game behavior of players, and scheduling special events throughout the year, all in real time without needing to require patches or wait for feedback from their community. For instance, if players are purchasing an item in the item store, you might want to experiment with adjusting the price based on a number of factors, including how many times players have purchased said bundle. Perhaps the item is too cheap because too many people are purchasing the bundle and you want to experiment with increasing the price. For this game, a decision has been set up to trigger price adjustments based on how many times a player has purchased any coin bundle that amounts to over 100 coins in rapid succession. Once a player has purchased 100 coins, the decision triggers and increases the price of the bundle by 10%. Back in the game, a notification is received by players that an item in the store has had its price change and the item shop is updated to reflect these prices. Managers can then visualize the data in their dashboards to determine if these changes are healthy for your in-app purchase model based on the number of shop items that continue to be purchased or not purchased over time. Events are scheduled throughout the year that discount certain items based on the event, and managers can activate these events without needing to request the engineering team do so through a scheduled patch. With some prior planning, all it takes is a simple activation and the special event is run inside the in-game shop, discounting the appropriate items. Managers can also turn off the event once they deem it no longer necessary, which allows for real-time control without needing to patch updates or server maintenance to both start and stop the limited time event. Illuminate can be used to customize challenges and achievements tailored towards specific gameplay. Game managers and directors can reward players who complete challenges or achievements for the first time, explore less visited areas, or achieve the highest rank in a season by offering instant rewards such as discount codes for items in the in-game shop, boosting both player engagement and content value. This means you can introduce dynamic and tailored incentives customized to fit the unique playing habits and reward them in the style that suits them best. For example, you could experiment with not only how much in-game currency to provide to players once they've completed a match, but also to give players a discount code for finishing a match after, let's say, a long hiatus. The players can use this discount code in the in-game shop to receive a discount on a specified item in tandem with in-game currency they've just earned for completing that match. For achievements, a manager would like to reward players by equipping a hat for the first time, as they found that most players were not changing their cosmetic items before playing a match. Once a player has equipped a different hat, they can receive a discount code for another item in the in-game shop, as well as potentially linking this to the in-game achievement system. This provides not only an incentive to explore a new area of the game, but also encourages players to go to the shop to purchase other items. Directors and managers can then monitor the data for both challenges and achievements for specific areas of the game and adjust the decisions that execute actions based on how players react to these changes, all in real time. Whenever gameplay balancing is required for items, weapons, characters, and abilities, gameplay managers need to experiment with these adjustments with their team in-house after the changes are deployed. They need to tweak the balance based on the feedback from their players, build the patch, schedule the release, and wait for the release, which can take even longer on console for players to receive and download the new update. With Illuminate, gameplay directors and managers can adjust game mechanics in real time. This system allows for instant, data-driven changes without the traditional downtime or patch deployment costs, streamlining the update process and enhancing player satisfaction. This frees up the team's developers to also focus on new and exciting updates rather than the tedious balance patches. Whether you make these adjustments with an in-house trigger system or through Illuminate decisions yourself, gameplay directors and managers can view the results of their changes with real-time analytics in the Illuminate dashboard. If you increase weapon damage but lower weapon speed, are the leaderboards more balanced? If you lower respawn timers, this allows for players to have more game time per match, but will it skew how many kills they get per match? Speeding up the character can also lead to more kills, but probably less damage done since it's harder to hit people and more than likely more deaths caused by falling off the stage. Creative decisions can be made to even create new game modes for players to enjoy by playing with these adjustments. Combinations are endless. Regardless of how engaging and rewarding game companies make their games, there will always be a small subset of players who will want to circumvent, cheat, manipulate, or use third-party tools to fraudulently play or exploit the game. Illuminate aids in flagging suspicious purchases and integrates seamlessly with your internal tools to report and enact decisions. It does all of this in real time. For this game, you can set up rules to catch fraudulent transactions from players where their purchases are out of the norm. In this case, we want to flag a specific user if they purchase an unrealistic amount of in-game currency, which can hurt the in-game economy and devalue limited items, which in turn will increase the distrust in the player base and present bad press. By setting up rules to watch for this fraudulent behaviour, you can flag these users for review in external systems, or even ban them from accessing the in-game shop, or even the game itself, all from within Illuminate. With Illuminate, you can map the KPIs that are important to your game, trigger decisions based on player behaviours and see instant outcomes, all without burdening your dev team. Stop the cycle of missed opportunities, lost revenue, and endless waiting to make critical changes that impact your game and its success. Keep devs focused on the game and give managers more control over their game. Learn more about how you can utilize the power of PubNub Illuminate at pubnub.com.